Hey everybody, it's Dan's Monsters here again, drawing some horned beasts from the depths of hell with a parallel pilot pen, my current obsession. I hope you're all doing well. Thanks to Torso for the intro music. Cheers guys. These are turbulent times, I'm sure we can all tell, so I hope I can just entertain you for 10 minutes and keep your mind off everything going up in price. Oh dear. So this did not go well, this drawing. I am going to be honest with you. Towards the end I tried an experiment that did not go as planned, so I'm not particularly proud of this, but I think it's good to show the good and the bad here. I shall lay myself bare to you all with how I can do stuff and it works out, and how I can do stuff and it does not work out. It's okay for stuff to go wrong. Ooh, I'll just have a drink. Ooh. So, you know, why not? Why not? As you can see, I seem to, for some reason, have two watercolour sets here. Got no idea why. I don't even think I even got round to using the child's one. I'm going to take the lid off that. It does my head in. And look at the lonely thimble there on the right. Aww. What a shame. Just there, all on his own. Oh, and that, again, I don't think I even used him. Oh, tragedy. Now, on the bottom right hand of the screen there, which I will put a main picture up, is the novel The Woodlice by G.P. Nedlaw, a friend of the podcast Breakfast in the Ruins, which I can recommend. It is a cracking book about flesh-eating woodlice, which is very much written in the vein of the Guy N. Smith pulpy horror novels that you know I love so much. Check out libraryofdoom.wordpress.com if you want to see some reviews of them. So yeah, it's a great book. It's only a thin little novel, but it's just gets straight to the point, written very much in that style. It's wonderful, wonderful. I'll put a link in the description so you can have a look at it. Honestly, I highly recommend it. I went to go and see Death of a Unicorn as well this week, which took me completely by surprise, and is possibly one of the best monster movies I've seen in a long time. And boy, is it gory. I mean, I was not expecting that. Oh, and Richard E. Grant's in it, and he's always good. But yeah, it is a gory monster movie. The unicorns are a spectacular design. Yeah, it's hard to sort of describe. Imagine Willow meets the Terrifier. I don't know whether that, but I mean, from a gore factor, the surprise gore factor, it took me back. And there's a couple of good scares in it as well. And like I say, the unicorns are pretty terrifying. So, yeah, go and see it. Go and see it if you get the chance. God knows stuff's expensive as it is, and going to the cinema is like trying to take out a small mortgage. But every so often, you've got to go and do it. Got to get out the four walls, haven't you? I also that is a Kuretake pen that is absolutely goosed. That I do really need to get some new ones. But I love that black ink. It's a real deep black, thick. That's my Micron pens, which I'm going to be honest, I've never really used them a lot, but I've just started recently. Got some on a sale at Cassar. It's in Manchester, and I really like them. I can see why people will spend the money on them, but as you all know, I'm all a bit of a stinge when it comes to spending big time money on stuff, so they're in the sale, unsurprisingly. Oh, I also picked up a comic called Phantom Road by the great Jeff Lemire, of Sweet Tooth fame and many other things, of course, and a brilliant artist called Gabriel Hernandez Walter. I've never really seen his stuff before. I think he'd done some Hellboy and some of the Marvel and maybe DC stuff, but I don't really read the Marvel and DC stuff, so I'd not really seen his work before, but the way that he does his colouring and his paint work and his ink work, loved it. And Phantom Road is an absolute mind-bending sort of surreal horror story with these lumpy zombie-like creatures, which if you see them you'll see why I like it. Yeah, great. There's a brilliant alternative cover by James Harron as well. Wow, fantastic. So yeah, I recommend that. So I'm going a bit full mixed media here. These are the watercolour pencil crayons, which I've got one of those pens that's hold water that I use for it later, and obviously using a bit of marker and a bit of ink. I've been looking again at the work of a guy called Sean Tan. If you've ever heard of him, he's a brilliant illustrator, and I first discovered him through a kids book called The Rabbits, which I got many years ago, and it is probably one of the most terrifying children's books I have ever read. In fact, one of the terrifying books I've ever read, full stop. Honestly, have a look at it. It's real creepy and gets to a point and quite relevant to today in many ways. But he draws quite a lot of monsters. So I've got a sketchbook of his, and I've just ordered another book called Creature, which is all about creatures that he's drawn. And they are amazing. I mean, he has some imagination. I wish I was anywhere near as good as that. And his use of mixed media, wow. I mean, he uses just about every tool under the sun, from collage to oil paints to watercolours to ink to just plain old pencil and charcoal. So yeah, go check him out. He's great, and I'm trying a bit more textural stuff soon. You'll see. Oh, look at me. Oh, just very in the future you shall be able to see some of the new work that I have done. Oh, I'm obviously checking my phone here. What am I doing? Get off your phone, Dan. I'm going to try. I've tried another experiment. Ooh, but I think this one's worked out, unlike the end of this. But I went to Record Store Day as well and bought an Ennio Morricone album. Horror soundtracks, very good, and I hope everybody had a good Record Store Day. There were some people queued out at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's a thing. Oh, and I have used the other watercolour set. Why have I got two? What was I thinking? And I mean, I'm only using the black out of that one. That's the pen filled with water. You can get them for pretty much anywhere. eBay. Try not Amazon if you can help it, or even some of your local stationers will sell them now. I think I even got a couple from Ryman's, which is a stationer's near me. So there we go. Look, I'm not even used that thimble. I feel really bad. Oh, well, there we go. This is the experiment. Okay, so what I did is that the artist Jeffrey Allen Love, he uses these big dark black and whites, and he uses a lot of printers rollers. So I wanted a small one, and I wanted to try the way that it gets this brilliant texture. Now, I am no way or shape as good as him, but I wanted to try and do something different with the background on this one. So this is what I tried. I did a quick template, not template, what would you call it? I don't know. To cover the main picture, and then you'll see I use some ink. Well, actually, it's not ink, it's just some black acrylic paint. I did not know what I was doing. I actually only decided to do this. The roller had turned up an hour before, so I decided I'm going to give it a go on this bit of painting. Now, what I should have done is used a bigger piece rather than this is too small. So I am just making this up. So I got a bit like what I'm talking about. Yeah, it did not go well. I don't know what I'm doing. As you can see, really with the ink, the roller was a bit too tight, and I should have used a bigger piece of like maybe glass to get the roller. As you can see, it just seemed to struggle to get the ink on it, and stuff's going all over the place because my desk is such a crumb hole. There's stuff everywhere. You know, I'm having to move everything out of the way just to give it a go. So here I am. The roller isn't completely covered, but I loved that texture. I mean, you can see I've not even held anything down. It's just wobbling around all over the place. Ridiculous. Well, I don't call myself a professional. Quite obviously, I'm not a professional. Look at the mess. Anyway, as an experiment, it didn't go down too well, but I do love that background. I really like it, and it is something I'm going to try out much better way. I've got to be able to, and I think it will work better on a much larger piece. But anyway, it didn't go down well, but we nearly got there. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to say thanks for watching again. I will be back in a couple of weeks with hopefully another video. If you like it, so like, subscribe, hit the notification button. All the links will be in the description, but keep an eye on my socials, etc. And yes, so I'm on Instagram, Dan's Monsters. You can check the latest updates on dansmonsters.substack.com, and you can support me on ko-fi.com/dansmonsters. I think that's about it. Oh, thanks to Toyso, of course, for the music as ever. Thanks to Myths and Monsters for the music in the background. Check them out. I'll put a link in the podcast. Otherwise, yeah, I think I'll just keep safe and try not to spend too much money, and hopefully we'll all be okay as I splatter around this painting. Actually, you know what? Second time looking at it, I don't think it's that bad. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for joining up. Thanks again for watching. I hope those are the cheap markers I got. I hope you're all keeping well, keep safe, carry on, and yeah, thanks for joining me. Oh, look, I've used the old whiteout pen there because the black didn't work very well. Oh well. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks for watching. Everybody keep safe. See you later. Bye.